Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel ReVamp Mommy, giving you another segment of car conversations. This is the second one. I am actually on my way to go pick up Taylor from school. It is Friday. I don't know when you will see this video, but today is Friday and it is a very, very cold Friday, maybe like one of the coldest days that we've had thus far. My car actually says 29 degrees. So yeah, it's pretty cold. I do have my scarf here, but in the car I get really hot because I have the heat on blast. So I just have my coat and my little jacket, you know, all of that stuff. But I had to work today. I got off about 2 o'clock, so now I'm headed to go pick up Taylor. We got some fun stuff happening tonight, celebrating a birthday with some friends. But today, what is on my heart for car conversations is the subject, what I do know. And I'll go into more detail in just a moment, but we are really, you know, dealing with some things and really seeing God on a different level that we've seen him on before. God is really stretching our faith, really just doing something fresh, doing something different to where it's so outside of our comfort zone. Like we think we can trust God, or we think that we are trusting God, and then he shows us like, come a little further. Yeah, I see you're trusting me, but there's more. And so in that, you're stepping out of your comfort zone. You don't really know what is going on. You're like, God, like I thought we were good. I thought I had this together, or whatever it is. But man, God is really just showing us that we have a whole lot more faith on the inside of us than what we've been exercising or using. And so we're in a mode of really just trusting God to show up in all areas, specifically financially in our life. We're just seeing God push us to trust him even more. Like, God has been really exceeding every desire, every expectation. He's been providing for us over and above, and then it's like he pushes us out even further to say, go for it, I see you, you got this. And so as far as the topic, what I do know is in moments like this, you really have to come to grips in your spirit, quiet down the noises, quiet down the worry, quiet down the fear, quiet down any type of regret. You have to really silence all of that stuff, because it can hinder you from hearing the voice of God. And it is so vital when you're in a mode of really trusting God. You need to hear every single detail, because God is giving you this instruction so that you can follow, so that you can get through whatever it is that you're dealing with or going through. But you really have to silence those things. And for me, it's definitely in my thoughts. I have to silence different thoughts that try to come in my mind, any type of fear, worry, just all of those type of things. I have to silence those things. Anything that's speaking against the love of God, you need to shut it down, because that is hindering your progress. And I know I talked a little bit before about the process, but you know, this is something a little different as you're going through the process. Just know what is it that you do know. For me, I know that God loves me. For me, I know that God has shown up many times. He has done some miraculous things in my life, and I have those things to draw from. In the Bible, whenever God did a miracle, people would build altars and say, this is the place where God did whatever it was that he did. So even in your life, build those altars to say, wait, but God did this back then, and God did this. And it might be a different situation, but God is the same in it all. He is faithful in it all. So what I do know is that God loves me. I know that his word says that he will never leave or forsake me. So God is with me. And I know that there's a quote that I read when I was younger, and I always held on to it. It says, worry is like a rocking chair. It keeps you busy but gets you nowhere. In a moment where I am really having to trust God on a greater level, I don't have time for worry. It's not doing anything for me. It's not helping me to be productive in accomplishing what needs to be accomplished. So why am I even entertaining it? You know, so what I do know is worry is not going to help me. What I do know is, let's see, let me think of some more. What I do know is that this too shall pass. And these are some things that are just coming to me. But what is your but I do know what is? This is strongly how I feel right now. It's like this is how I have to build myself up. You know, build myself up and build my spirit up to really trust and hold on to what I do know. Because, you know, the enemy, he wants to try to discredit God and what God can do, but you can't allow him to do it. So that's what it is. Just continue to trust in God with what you do know and get out the way. I hope that you all enjoy. If so, make sure you leave a comment and even share just your own personal things that you do, or even tell yourself when you are walking through a situation. So like I said before, thank you always for your love and support, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.